impromptu Knife Nuts Extra. On this evening, Dave and I are doing a little pre-show to our full episode that we'll be recording with Gavin Hawk. Not that it really matters to you, because you can watch this in whatever order that you want. But I did want to say that, you know, in case you're wondering why we're wearing the same clothes.
We only have two outfits.
Yes, and I'm curious about the T-shirt that you're wearing right now. It's
just a shirt.
No, it's not just a shirt. The collar.
I mean, it's got a scoop neck, but it's just a black shirt.
It is scooped. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll go with it.
If you are playing at home, though, this is a new milk jug. It's a large one.
Oh yeah. Look, as a hint for what's happening later on the show.
Ooh,
look at that.
Nice. I did not know you had that.
I got it from Gavin at Blade Show.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
It contains my caffeine. So we just wanted to go through some new releases, maybe. Go see what's new on a couple of the websites that we traverse regularly. Check out a new special edition from SOG.
Wait, why am I? Is there nothing? Why am I not seeing anything on our website for your stuff that you sell?
It's there. I think I accidentally hid the link.
Okay, I was gonna say,
but it's there.
I was gonna say, look at our own store, but it's not.
But there's nothing there. The only thing that's there right now are pre-orders for the crystal knives, which are going to close tomorrow. So by the time people watch this, it's going to be irrelevant.
Okay.
I do have some more of the Nettle Fs coming.
Those are nice.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice knife, right?
It is very nice.
Like, the grinds are sewn for the money? Like, what?
Everything is amazing on it,
good.
except for the micarta finishing. You can tell where they had to save money.
Well, what I've found is what you can do is if you oil the micarta, it comes out real nice.
It was very fuzzy. In, like, the milled out pockets.
I personally don't mind a little fuzz on my micarta. I know that you're, like, really weird about your fuzzy micarta.
It's just bad. I mean, the rest of the knife is amazing, and they clearly spent the money on the action and the grinds. And then they just didn't have money to finish the handles.
Even imported here, after everything, I was able to keep it under $100.
Yeah, it's a very good deal. It's a good knife.
Yeah.
I'm shocked by how good the action and the grinds are for whoever makes it. Clearly knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same people who make the crystal knives, so it's the same OEM.
Whatever OEM that is, I'm very impressed, because the crystal knives, the Horseman is also very good.
Yes, it's very nice. Those are coming to a screeching halt. There's still a couple more Auroras left, but the Horseman, this might be the last batch I'll be able to get.
Because they're not making them anymore?
Well, no, they're 150 run each piece run. Mm-hmm.
That's not many.
No, it's not. So let's get into it. Where are we going to look first?
Let me share screen, and this is mostly for my own editing purposes. And you know what? We may as well just start with the SOG, as they want us to call them, not SOG. I'm just going to call it SOG. The SOG 35th anniversary knife. Oh, man. Where do we start with this one?
Okay, so as far as tone-deaf, big box knife companies go, this is not the worst I've ever seen.
I mean, I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to go the route of whatever Tony Marfione does at every single knife show, where you get, like, a Microtech in a box that is, I don't know, 3 feet by 5 feet, with, I don't know, a bottle of scotch and some coins and a titanium flask.
There is a shocking amount of negative space in that case.
Yeah, see, at least with Tony, he packs in the bullshit on those special edition knives. This is looking a little sparse.
Yeah, even with the John Wick one, the one that I have, you got a freaking pencil.
Okay, here, what I do like is that they tried to go for this fancier word mark by not doing the SOG branding, doing the Studies and Observation Group branding.
Oh, all the fonts, their font choice and branding in general on this is actually very nice. Even on the blade itself. Even on the blade itself is actually really well done.
Which is shocking for how not classy of a knife it is otherwise. No. Like, they went with this very refined word mark, and then you get this tiger stripe blade.
Yeah, I actually, aesthetic choice, doesn't really bother me. It's just...
Well, I felt like they had really turned a corner recently. I don't know if they got bought out by someone or something changed there. As I recall, they did get bought out or something. And they
a couple years ago, yeah, there was like and the basic versions of this, I've only handled them in passing. I've never really spent a good amount of time with them. They're decent. They're fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is an XHP.
For the price that you pay for them, there's probably better options out there.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Better options out there. So, it's really funny. So this is a limited edition knife, obviously, right? So you can't even argue. Oh, well, you can actually buy this. CKF just released the new version of the Thief 20.
Yeah.
Those are literally the same price, if not a little less.
No.
Yeah.
$400? Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm going to the CKF website.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
cheap.
I think they are. I think that's what they cost.
Oh my god. There's so much here. Where's the... Who even makes it? Not David Lespect. It's a French guy. The Thief 20. I don't even...
Philippe Georget.
Yeah, Georget. Let me see. Just searching Thief 20 brings it up.
There it is.
430. Okay. You were not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not off here.
Oh, wait, this one's 370.
Okay, there you go.
Ooh.
No, I think that's with the... It's 480.
Okay, it's 470. Yeah, 480.
Yeah, because that's the one I got.
Okay, yeah, 430 full payment for this one.
So, you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not looking like a great value prospect on the SOG. I would like to point out what the fuck is happening with this owl. I kind of actually like this. It's an owl.
I do too.
With a third eye.
It's very
whose
metal.
chest is a skull.
It's very metal. Look at the T-shirt I'm freaking wearing. We're gonna like.
I'm into this. I don't know what the imagery means, but I enjoy it.
It doesn't. I'm sure it's something militaristic, maybe even Jesus-y a little bit. Well,
those are two surefire things.
Wisdom, and the watchful eye. Yeah, like protection or something like that.
That seems fine.
What does it say? Relentless for 35 years. Okay. What does the other side say? Oh, it's just the SOG stuff.
I always love how they try and pass themselves off as related to the government, where I'm pretty confident that SOG, the knife company, has absolutely nothing to do with military contracts.
Classic.
They just pass themselves
marketing
off this one.
Being marketing. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I guess, what is this pocket clip placement? It's just halfway down the handle. But then it's a deep carry clip. Why not just move the clip closer to the end of the handle? What is this? This is the worst solution.
I believe that has to do with that's the only clip that they have, and the screws on the back prevent them from putting it anywhere else.
Yep.
And the tooling was set up to make the scales just so, and they had, we're going to make it out of titanium. We're not going to change the tooling, so.
Admittedly, I'm sure the lock is pretty decent. I mean, it's just an axis lock clone to some extent.
Honestly, it could be a hell of a lot worse. The pricing could be a hell of a lot worse. If you're a diehard SOG fan, well, first off,
which don't exist.
Dave.
No.
Come on, man.
They don't make enough.
They're not. No.
They're like cold steel, but not quite cold steel.
They definitely exist. They don't watch this. They're not watching this show.
Fair.
But they definitely exist.
I'm just going to throw this out there. Wikipedia says they have 200 employees, which is shocking
Huge.
to me.
Yeah.
If that is correct, that is way bigger than I expected them to be as a company.
I'm not surprised.
Geez, wow. That's wild. I guess good for them that they still exist after 35 years.
Are they claiming USA production on this too? I assume
Taiwan. No, they make a lot of they're like higher end stuff, which I guess I shouldn't do scare quotes because this is $400. Generally, it's made in Taiwan, from what I remember, or Japan. A lot of bad Japanese Psyche City stuff. My second knife ever, let's see, was a SOG Mini Vulcan Tanto in VG10. That was clad VG10, which is maybe the worst steel ever, is how I would describe it. Oh yeah, this is great. This.
Wow, look at that.
This embodies I just got into collecting knives.
Yeah, tactical.
Yeah, it
Talk
had
about
this
a
like
pocket, but
vestigial
still,
flipper.
It actually is the vestigial flipper. It actually has a deep carry pocket clip though.
It does have a deep carry pocket clip. This is an old knife. Yeah, I used to think this thing was pretty cool with the lamination line, and then when it scratched incredibly easily, I was like, why is this scratching so easy? And it's because it's like clad in fucking 420 HC. So you look at it wrong and it scratches.
What is that blade shape?
A Tanto-ish thing. Recurve Tanto. Everyone knows the most practical blade shape of the world.
Yeah, it's something like Dr. Frunky would buy.
Yes.
Made purely out of time master.
No, this isn't a Black Snow knockoff, so he wouldn't buy it.
I mean, it did look like the Black Snow.
No, this is a Frank Fisher knockoff, so he would definitely buy it.
Yeah, that's right.
Womp womp.
I was going to make a terrible joke there, too.
Oh, no, I know where you're going with said terrible joke.
Oh, no.
This was not the best second knife choice, but yeah, I did not keep it, if you can believe that.
Wait, someone actually bought it from you?
I managed to sell this on Blade Forums. I bet I can go back in my email and see it. I think I sold it for probably like $80.
$80?
I mean, this thing was like $130 back in the day, if you can believe that.
Oh, okay. I think I remember. Let's go to something else.
All right. So, good for SOG. You made it 35 years.
Congratulations.
There was... Actually, if we were continuing on knives that I don't like... I'm just going to open a Spartan thing.
I thought you were going to click on that Spartan.
No, I'm opening it for just because I'm actually curious about what it is, because Spartan selling a knife for $150 is odd to me. We'll get back to the Twisted Teeth thing. I'm just trying to stay on top. Where is it? It is a Boker, and it is bad. And I had specifically pointed out in my brain that I wanted to talk about it next time we recorded, and I don't even remember the name of it because it's...
Was it a push dagger?
No, it was a folder. I think it was on Knife News, so this should be easy to find. Maybe.
It seems like the most desperate of the desperate cling to Knife News to sling their shit.
Oh, okay. No, it was... all right. They did not. Here it is, but I've got it. Okay, so this might objectively be the worst knife of 2021. I'm calling it now. So this is the guy. I don't know if you know Winkler Knives. He makes these. Yeah, they're like tomahawks. For people who are unaware, I'll bring up some of the stuff. They sell it on Knife Art, which I've been checking religiously because I want the new Sebenza 31 with carbon fiber. So he makes these axes. And like one belt knife, and he's been making these forever. They're very expensive. I don't know. Some tactical people think something about them.
Yeah.
They're apparently quite good if you're into that world. But where is it? What the fuck? I hate it so much.
Maybe it's the photography. Like, who decides to do it? Looks
the
like
angle.
It's taking. It looks like it's like an Instagram girl trying to take a picture of its ass.
Yes. It's just like the angle makes... Well, first off, it is the angle, but it's also the fact that the handle is 4.75 inches and the blade is 3.25 inches. So it's got a gigantic handle.
Oh, it's way bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's like almost 8 inches overall. It's got this dirty...
I honestly thought it was a tiny knife.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it should be, right? Because the proportions are so weird.
Okay, so...
Look at that blade to handle ratio.
This knife is devoid of design.
It's got this dirty, like, dusty stonewash finish that just looks terrible. And it's just... I don't know what the handle... It just reminds me of something that would have been made 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, we say this all the time, though. Like, there's an ass for every seat. Some old guy's going to see them and be like, yeah, that's a good knife.
I mean, some Winkler fan will buy it, but let's just run down the numbers here. The handle thickness, 0.75 inches, so this thing is just like a little brick. 6.4 ounces, and made in Italy. So this is all the things I don't like.
Yeah. So it's good for people with severe arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it'll have no detent.
Right.
Oh, someone... that new giant mouse that came out that I was briefly considering, it's probably sold out.
I saw you... I in the chat, I saw you visibly deflate.
As soon as I found out it was from Italy?
As soon as you saw it was from Italy.
So this GMP8, or this GM8, I thought looked pretty cool until I found out it was made in Italy. And then immediately someone DM'd me someone's Instagram story like, hey, is this... Like someone posted publicly like, my GM8 has a really weak detent. Is this normal for these knives? And I was just like, I am so glad I didn't buy this, because this is exactly what I thought would happen.
The blade to handle ratio is also kind of whack.
I mean, it is on every single thing that Jasper Voxnay's
I feel
designs.
like a broken
all
record.
Vox designs. They look good from like this angle, maybe. Some of the angles make it look very flattering, and then,
it's not bad looking. It's just
but then you go and you look at the blade to handle ratio. It's got almost a 5-inch, so 4.9 inch handle with a 3.4 inch blade. Like,
okay, hot take.
What's going wrong?
I'd rather have that size.
Well, I think I'd rather take a chance on this thing, but I see your logic here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, why does this thing have five screws?
Whoa, yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Why does it need so many screws? And then it's got the off-the-shelf USA knife maker pocket clip here.
Pocket clip, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Right off the rack.
Are you supposed to open it as a flipper, or is it also a vestigial appendage?
No, it's no flipper here. Oh, you're right. There's that tiny little guard. Oh, tell me that's not a flipper. I think this is just supposed to be thumb studs, and that's a flipper, dude. Tiny guard.
That's a flipper, bro.
Oh, I'm sure it's not going to work as a flipper. I can tell you that much.
It's a flipper.
Nope. Unlikely.
Okay.
I am, however, curious about this. Oh, okay. It's made in Taiwan. I was like, why is this $155 if it's from Spartan?
Can we not look at this knife anymore?
It's
I like
XHP.
Spartan knives. I like those guys.
Do.
But this is clearly not made for us, no.
No, I think they're trying to expand their brand a little bit.
I would say that's exactly
the polite way to put it.
Maybe the people that hijacked their Instagram also made that knife.
Someone needs to hijack this fucking price here, bring it down. Holy shit.
I mean, it's a bargain if
is this most expensive?
Custom. If you saw what the custom one went for.
Yeah, no. I mean, the custom probably sold for $15,000. When I saw it, was at $12,000.
Yeah.
But $1,800 for a production knife.
You know what? Can we go to the Twisted Tea knife now? Because
yes,
there's probably less. Okay, so here's the thing. That's an $1,800 knife, right?
Yeah.
So is the Twisted Tea knife.
So is this a joke? The price?
No, that's really what it costs, and it's not like it's a one-off. They made several of these, Dave.
I don't get it. Is it a joke?
It's a joke.
It's obviously a joke.
It's a joke, yes, because you know what it's referencing.
Yeah, the Twisted Tea meme.
But from like a year ago, like who the hell cares anymore?
You think Tony's really on top of meme culture right now?
I just don't understand.
He's really got his finger on the pulse of the internet.
Why does he want to do advertising for Twisted Tea now?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say he plays it pretty fast and loose with other people's branding identities. So I don't think he paid for this.
But no, I don't think he did either. But
what's the point?
What's the point? Like, I get the Star Wars thing, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's a big market to cash in.
That's a big market to cash in on.
Not a stale meme.
Right. I mean, and I understand the reference. I saw the video. It was funny for like a week.
Yeah.
You don't need to buy a $2,000 OTF.
I can't figure out why it's so expensive. I thought this was a Marfione custom. It's not. And my favorite thing is steel is unmarked. Likely it is one of the premium stainless steels utilized by Microtech.
So there's more of these out there, because almost all the major retailers got one of these.
Yeah, I don't understand. When I looked past this quickly, I just assumed it was a custom.
It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of the Bounty Hunter version.
Yeah, except for that was like normal prices, not 17.
No,
also, where did they arrive on $1,786? Very random price.
The way they obviously what they'll tell you is the amount of processes it took to spray the Twisted Tea logo on there in several colors.
Well, here's also... Okay, so this is right next to this one. I am perplexed by why this specific Combat Troodon is $3,572. Again, with just picking random numbers.
I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because Tony ground the blade.
It's also hefted. The alloy is hefted. Again, I looked this up, what it hefted meant, and it just meant like... I don't know, embossed or something, I forget. But it did not explain to me what a hefted alloy was.
Watch the video.
I'm sure it's very nice in the video. I mean, he's a really good blade grinder. I just don't get why it's $3,572.
I mean, it does look nice.
It does look nice, but aren't these usually a little less money?
I feel like there's an arbitrary price on all this stuff. We're going to be talking about way better OTFs on the full episode.
Womp womp. Yes, this is true. Sorry, Tony.
And
I mean, it's nice.
I like Tony's OTFs though too. So
yeah, that's nice. It's a lot of money. I don't quite get why that one specifically was.
I don't know what hefted really means.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Alright, speaking of something worthy of being roasted, how are we getting a $550 Daryl, I forget this guy's name.
Nah, I'm not going to go there.
Oh. I'm pretty sure this guy's allegedly a scammer. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I would just rather not deal with it.
Yep. Okay, he sucks. Alright, let's see if there is something in here worth talking about. Some BB stuff.
BB stuff.
Oh, I feel like the Buck onset was in here, which Pete from Cedric and Ada actually got and reviewed, which was it was the one we talked about last time.
He said it was like the worst knife he's ever had or something.
Yeah, it was the $200 Buck flipper. That was an S45VN with a stainless steel frame lock.
Well, remember when I told you I handled it at Blade Show and I said it was awful?
Yeah. Unsurprisingly, they didn't fix it with the production version. Stayed awful. Not a lot here.
I think I remember asking the Buck person, is this a pre-production model? No.
This one's ready. Ready for the prime time.
Ready for the crowds.
Let's see. What else?
I still want one of those stupid Paragons. I don't know if I'll spend $770 on that one, but
these are wild.
I kind of want one though.
I'd like to play with one. I absolutely do not want to spend my own money on one of these.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of gravity knives.
Anybody have a fancy Paragon they want to send me to play with? That'd be great.
Yeah, this very much seems like a play with loaner than an actual buying the knife.
Send me your gravity knives through the post.
Oh man, this knife.
You know, this is the knife that made me just disrespect everything
Meltdown.
that Shabazz ever says to me.
Because you like this one?
Because he likes this knife.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least
that
from
one
an
was fun.
aesthetic point of view. When he starts talking about design, I'm like, stop. My buddy got, and I'm just kidding, but my buddy got one of these. It's fine.
I'm going to go ahead and say these are probably made by Sanren Mu.
No, they're actually made by Kaiser.
Are they really? Interesting. I mean, Kaiser kind of like, they had so much potential, and then, I don't know, they just kind of like disappeared. They lost all the momentum they had. They lost, and I don't even know what that company is doing at this point, aside from OEM work. It seems like.
At least they told me it was. I think it's Kaiser.
Kaiser didn't release a lot of budget models. I think they're trying to release nice stuff.
I think it is Kaiser. But you know what I'm tired of answering is what OEM made this?
Good point.
At this point, it's just we have to start judging knives objectively, you know, or subjectively.
I mean, it gives you some information, right? Like, if Riot made something, there's truly zero chance a Riot made knife is going to be bad.
To a certain extent, true, but you know,
mechanically, it could be a bad design.
The crazy part to me is that this exists in every other industry. Every other industry.
Yes.
Every other industry.
No one manufactures their
cars,
own things.
Everything. No one asks these questions. No one.
You never asked what OEM makes the window switches that go in your Challenger?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem with it being a small world, is that everyone wants to know
everybody
everything
thinks
about
they're
this.
Smarter. It's just, you know, being more informed doesn't mean you're making a smarter decision sometimes.
This is true. Yeah, I tend to agree there. The obsession I agree, with wanting to know who the OEM is, like, I don't know, Monterey Bay Knives has their knives made in China, and they were like, our OEM is one people don't know, and everyone's like, who is it?
Well, who is it then? What is it?
I don't know. Someone in China.
The thing is that there are so many factories, many shops. Like, even if it says Kaiser, there's no guarantee that Exhibit A, Kaiser Knife A, and Kaiser Knife B ever even were made in the same block.
Yeah, in the same factory. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's.
I mean, there are some exceptions to this, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I see
smaller,
Rihanna's on something,
the smaller the batch, the more tight the production is. But
there's not a lot jumping out to me. This big ass concept.
I like the way that one looked. Excuse me, I saw it pop up on their thing.
Not terrible.
I kind of equate Concept as the grand tour of the Kaiser Top Gear.
Well, that implies that Kaiser was at one point like amazing, and then Concept is just like them trying to redo the greatest hits.
Put them in their own BBC bubble and think about it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, the Grand Tour is not great.
I like the Grand Tour.
It's okay. I mean, it's just rehashing.
Because it's three old men now. Like, whatever.
Yeah, they're just rehashing all the greatest hits.
One day that'll be us. It's already starting to become that.
Yes, except for we won't have
the previous rant that we just went on.
We do not have the budget. Okay, so this company, I feel out of the loop. Speaking of being old men, these are made in the U.S. Are they production knives?
Mm-hmm.
Judging by the price, I'm saying yes.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, I don't know anything about them, but I've seen their knives at a few retailers.
I've never handled them. I know Recon 1 had them initially.
Yeah, they're made in San Diego, right? And
they don't have a design that really speaks to me, and they don't look particularly great.
Sophisticated. I mean, this pocket clip is really throwing me through a loop here.
The price is, I mean,
not bad.
Not bad.
Made in America. That's cool.
Made.
I mean, at least it's a new company making stuff in America. That's, I don't know, rare.
And judging by the lack of sophistication, it's not hard for me to see that it probably was made in the United States.
Yeah, I imagine these will get better. These fixed plates look nice, but fixed plates are obviously easier to do at the production level.
Yes, a lot of those are.
But hey, wow, frame lock, and it's $175 in CPM 154. You know, I mean, other than the pocket clip, that looks pretty decent, and the massive recurve, which ensures you will never be able to sharpen this ever.
Is it? It's a titanium frame lock at $175, made in the United States.
That is correct.
I'm starting to get suspicious.
I mean,
you know,
I know nothing about this brand. I'm going to look them up.
Yeah.
I see. Here's. I would believe it less if the knives were nicer.
$100 more, $200 more.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Wait, they have Instagram.
Maybe they're just honest.
Made in the USA. Veteran
all
owned
of
and operated.
all of this imagery supports the fact that they are not made in the United States.
These are very professional photographs.
You see where I'm coming from with this, right?
I don't know.
Let's see.
This video is well. That knife doesn't look like quite the same quality.
Nope. Let's see what comes out of what that looks like that looks like there's Cerakoting frames there.
Yeah, I don't know. I could believe it that these are made in the U.S. Good for them. They clearly have paid someone to do photography and marketing, so smart move.
All right, Tour Knives. Is that who this is?
Yeah.
Go ahead and let's get in touch.
Yeah.
Let's find out what you guys are all about.
Wow. They
slide in my DMs.
Hey, this one looks kind of nice. That fixed blade.
I mean, none of them are that. None of them are bad.
That one's pretty nice. Field 2.0. Yeah, they just got this pocket
the only
clip
one
that's
that
really
I don't
holding
like,
me back. I'm going to be honest.
That one with the giant recurve is the only one that kind of offends me.
Yeah, I'd pass on that, but you know this with the pocket clip.
6250 with Sezzle.
I don't know. It looks pretty decent.
Well, that's because it looks like a Fabenza.
Yeah. Well, you know, anything that's Fabenza-esque, I appreciate. What was that guy that also, I think, made knives in San Diego? Robertson? He made the El Patron. A Calavera Cutlery. This kind of reminds me... Does anyone remember? This is a real blast from the past. Jeremy Robertson.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really know what happened to this guy. Because these kind of went from customs to, at some point, basically became production knives that were CNC'd.
Which means they were probably production knives from the get-go.
No, they were a lot rougher at first. I could believe it. That let's see, Calavera. Sorry, I said that wrong before. Or Calavera Cutlery. Let's see if this. It does not look like it still has a website. Also from San Diego. Yep, this guy. Yeah, reminds me of these things. These are long since gone.
John Gray has a couple of these, actually. I've handled a few of them in his shop.
Yeah, I mean, they at one point...
They were never that bad.
No, I mean, they got pretty nice at one point. But I don't know what happened to this guy. Just, there's a PDW one. I like that one. Ooh, I do like that. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Do you $825 like it?
No, but that's the PDW tax on it.
All right, well, I'm curious about this Tour Knives, people.
Yeah, I am as well. All right, look, this looks nice.
It is cool. You know, that's Eric Touch.
Yeah. Yeah, has he kind of taken over for his dad at this point?
Not taken over. Just
doing more.
Doing them as well.
Okay. It's cool. It's a nice art knife. I'm sure it's gorgeous in real life. Neat. Let's see. Anything else jumping out?
Not especially.
This carabiner from Civivi. You don't want that for $80?
Such a bizarre item. Like, what? Who
It
is
is
it
sure
for?
to get... it is for people who want to get it confiscated at TSA when they forget it's on their backpack.
I think
Because it has the little X-Acto blade in it.
It's got to be what they're counting on, because then they'll just go buy another one.
It's not cheap either. It's $80.
No,
I mean, I guess
that's-
it's like kind of neat. Looks like something Surge might do. I say that only because it has screws on it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I actually
there's no elegance to that.
no, but I don't think that's really their thing. But speaking of which, we has gone in a very different direction recently, which I like. Which is they're only releasing knives at the $200 price range that have pretty simple designs. Let's go to their website.
Like, sort of like intermediary between Civivi and where they used to be.
Yeah, and
It's odd.
I think it's a good idea because there's not as many products at that price range, and we both got one recently. We both bought the
Yeah.
Esprit. Mm-hmm. Like this new one, the Prime Morris is the same thing, where it's like $215. Sakashi, the Sear, they just keep the Esprit. They're all right around the same price range. Relatively simple-ish, not too simple. None of them seem to have milled clips anymore, but like, I don't know. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, the Esprit's
The Esprit is quite good.
a very
I
good
really
knife.
like the Esprit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this was a smart move to start making things that look like that, because if you go back like 2 years and look at whatever the hell they were making, what happened to their website? Did they just like take all these things down because they were...
Why would they
What
still
happened to the
leave that
archive of
stuff up?
all their old knives? I want to look at all their goofy old shit.
No, they don't keep that up there.
Sad. It was very goofy. Have to take our words
I
for
think-
it
I
if
think
you weren't
Riot-
around back then.
It seems that Riot has taken the helm for doing low
OEM work?
production, high end, no, like their Riot branded stuff is a little more intricate and higher end, I think.
Yeah.
I like that new gravity knife they have come out with, which I desperately want.
Wait, really? I mean, it's bizarre. What's it called? Is it called the Hex or something? I don't know where I'm coming up with that.
I don't know.
It's let me go it's on the coming soon page for White Mountain Knives. I know that, so let me find it. That thing is I
Even
don't
that-
get
that-
what inspired them to make it. I mean, maybe it'll sell well in Russia.
I want one.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
it's
you
'cause-
know,
maybe it's because I'm basically Russian now.
they could have cranked out something a little less weird and probably have
Well, they-
sold more.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, they've also cranked out all of their old... Did you see there's a new run of Horizon Ds?
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro.
No, I did not see that. They're just going back to the greatest hits.
With fat carbon and all sorts of things.
Here we go. The
Yo,
Riot
that thing's
XO.
only going to be... So that thing's only going to be $277. I'm in.
I go for it. I mean, I'm curious to see it.
Yeah, I'm in.
The videos.
I forgot who's
looked
getting
cool.
the first run of the Horizon D. Don't
I
be
need to look
surprised
this
if
up.
they bring back the hills, too.
Oh my god. That's wild.
Did I just tickle your nostalgia brain?
Yeah, the Torrent.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. There was the Wave.
Yeah.
Had a lot of
I think
the old Riot knives.
they brought back the Jack 1,
Yes.
V1. Yeah, they brought back that.
Where did you even see that they're making New Horizon?
It's on Instagram with Fat Carbon and Timascus.
Oh. Is it on Riot's website or is it on? Instagram or is it someone else's?
I can't remember what dealer it is,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah, 'cause
it's all,
I am-
it's all Fat Carbon.
Consider me intrigued because I bought a Horizon A back in the day. The very first knife they ever released. I had one of those. Isn't Fat Carbon... Haven't they disappeared? Or is that Carbon Plate? No, that's Carbon Plate. Sorry, Fat Carbon. They call us Stray there.
Hold on, I'm going to see if I can find it.
Okay. Because I had not heard about this. And I am genuinely curious.
I was just
I always
talking
liked
about
that
it.
design.
Hold on. I know I was talking about it with Adam. Of course, I was like, who asked for this?
Oh, yeah. No. I mean, it's a solid design. It's a drop point. It's a very conventional drop point. But I always thought it was a good design.
Shall I send it to the group? Or what? I'll send it to you.
Yes. I am very curious.
I sent it to you on the IG.
Oh, it's just on. All right, NC Blades. I don't even know who this company is, but all right, that looks cool. Oh wait, they're already live.
Yeah, how much are they?
Oh, let's find out. I've never even heard of this retailer. I am out of the loop. All right, let's see if there's. $445. I mean, it's Mokutai as well.
Did he sell out of the other things already? Oh.
That's a great question, because I feel like his Instagram had a bunch of things on it that are not here. I mean, that's nice.
It's nice.
I
don't need a knife that looks like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people were not super into these. Only because it's $450 and it's kind of an old design. And everyone is bitching about Riot prices to begin with. So...
Go back a sec. What else does this guy have?
From Riot here?
So, look, how did he get all those? I want those. How are those
What, the
sold out
Exos?
already?
Coming
Yeah,
soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah. Have not sold yet. But I would like to go back to his Instagram.
I feel like I have enough connections to Riot where I should be able to get one already.
Yeah. I am I didn't even know these existed.
I cannot get into, like, big choil knives.
I hate big choils. I am not a fan of big choil. Okay, so one of these did sell out. It looks like the white and black Fat Carbon version did sell out. The
probably
Horizon
would probably be my last choice. Only because I have the Liang Ma one with that.
Yeah, I think these the colored ones look better. The black and white one just reminds me a little bit of Carbo Quartz.
That one specifically I like.
Yeah.
Don't make me buy this fucking thing.
I mean, it's a novelty.
What? The only reason I would buy it is it's a novelty. It's like, wasn't it like the first one?
The first knife they made was the Horizon A, which is slightly different.
Right, but they're not going to make the Horizon A again. I would imagine this is just a...
This is about as close to old Riot as you'll get. Yeah, because this was the fourth knife they made, although they might have released the Hills right around the same time. Yeah, you're not,
John
you're not
Gray had a Hills like sitting in his... that is an attractive knife.
I know. I bought one, and it's got the faux integral thing. It's got
Yeah.
it's the two pieces that made
It
together
still
on the
holds
back.
up. It still
Yeah,
holds
it
up.
looks like an integral. This was a really nice knife. I saw them post on Blade forums, and I sent them an email and bought it before they even had a website.
I remember,
or anything.
you used to have to order based on that, yeah.
from emailing them. Yeah, no, it was like $315 back in the day, and money well spent. I don't remember if they were M390. I feel like M390 back in 2015 was pretty unusual.
Yeah.
I want to say it was, but those were nice. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think they're bringing those back. Yeah, cool.
Now I've got that thing stuck in my head.
What, a Horizon A?
Why do I want that?
I don't know if you're going to find one.
Then I got to buy the Timascus clip for it like an idiot.
Yes, this is oof. Ooh, that's expensive. I can't get into the fancy clips and spending like half the price of a knife.
But it matches the pivot collar.
Okay, fine. Wait, doesn't it already come with one, or does it just come with fancy anodizing? Oh.
No, the pivot collar. Oh, yeah, you have to get the clip, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's like some faux Timascus look.
I wish they didn't do that.
Yes.
That's something that I wish.
Look.
Yeah, that needed to go away. What time is it, by the way? 7:09?
Yeah. All right. Why don't we wrap this up?
Let's wrap it up.
All right. Go to DLT quick. Let's see if there's anything at DLT.
Let's go to DLT and see what they got. They had some of the Spear Point Fuller non-flippers this morning. I posted it on
Instagram. Oh, those are gone.
Yeah, they're definitely gone.
I cannot believe how the Hinder hype train continues. Good for Rick Hinder.
I blame Metal Complex.
He is one of the most popular knife YouTubers now. I think he hit 60,000 subscribers or something. So good for him. Okay, how am I lost in the Hogue land again, though? Where are the new knives? All right, yep, those are already gone. Okay, here, we'll end on this. Who has ever liked Python micarta? That's a good question. Has anyone ever liked this? I think Shirogorov was the first company I could think of, besides Bark River, that did production knives with the Python micarta, and it was kind of cool when Shirogorov did it, because it was like, whoa, what's this crazy shit from Russia? It is terrible. It looks bad on every knife.
It's not a good look.
Nope. And
you know me, I like a little crazy.
If you like
Not
Python micarta, like, please let us know in the comments. I will say that, okay, quickly, since we're on the Python
Remember
micarta.
We did that episode that one time where we had the cover with the Mexican guys with the boots that have really long... Those guys, they would like the snakeskin micarta.
Funny that you say that, because this Mexican blanket micarta that's inlaid here, I love it. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to get a handle made for, one of the knives that he makes.
I have an SNG with that.
Wait, really? The ProTech ones. Yeah. I'm going to get a scale of this for my fire tack with that Mexican blanket micarta.
That will look very nice.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll do that eventually. I don't own any of these other knives, so that's the only one I can do.
Definitely do that.
He makes them for the shaman. You have 8,000 shamans, so...
Yeah, but they're all like sprint runs that just live in their boxes.
Good point. You can get it for Jake's Para 3 that he has or something.
What's the point?
That's a good point. Yeah, these are all...
Jake just texted he's confirmed that he will be on tonight's episode, just in the nick of time.
Glad he's going to be there, because I bet he will appreciate Gavin more than anyone.
Because Brian said he'll confirm that he'll be on Tuesday's episode on Wednesday.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you to our awesome sponsors. We'll have a giveaway on the Gavin episode. I don't know what we're giving away, but it'll be something good.
Maybe this reptilian finca?
Perhaps. I think I have something.
It's so big.
I can't remember. Yes, and the next round of Patreon stickers needs to go out too. So if you're a patron and you didn't receive your stuff, it will be going out shortly. Support and stay tuned for
Gavin episode
featuring Gavin Hawk.
All right.
You probably can watch this and then go right into that.
So much more content than we normally find.
Bye.
All right.